to Urban Life TV. I'm your host, Kim Fields, and I'm here live from the promo festival with the Rubber People. How you guys doing today?
Peace and blessings. We're doing great.
Peace.
I'm great, thank you. Welcome to Urban Life TV. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. Are you guys a couple?
Yes.
G-Unit.
G-Unit? Okay. So how does that work for you?
It works wonderfully. Having the ability to deal with the culture of hip-hop. We're in Universal Zulu Nation Chapter 30. And having a mate as a partner in music, you don't have to worry about what I don't have to worry about what a lot of brothers have to worry about. And, oh, you're going to be at the studio, and, oh, you got a show. Whereas my mate is my partner. We rehearse, we do everything at the house. It's beautiful, and we raise our children in hip-hop. It's wonderful.
Oh, okay. So how do you feel about it?
Oh, I think it's awesome. Similar reasons as him. He understands that, people are going to be, kind of like the other couple was saying, people are going to be interested in both of us or whatever, but instead of having a mate that doesn't do what you do, you don't have to stop to worry about all that kind of stuff. And then, too, we have more of a reason to stay together as a group, I guess, because we have a lot more on the line. Groups break up, but they don't have children together. So we have that as our glue, our family and our foundation as our glue.
Okay, I really didn't get to hear you guys perform. Will you guys perform something for me right quick? Give me a few lines. Okay, go ahead. Here, I'm going to give you my
Bon appetit. I speak with a unique appetite for the chic. I freak, turn knobs with a technique so it don't peak. Talk straight like this, you sideways like oblique. No time for the cold feet, Norfolk in the hot seat. Heartbeat of the street is all up in my worksheet. Songs that cut to the white meat and I do it for dirt cheap. I'm going to call you a black sheep, put you on Front Street. Read off your rap sheet. Obsolete cats fall fast asleep. Lump like crab meat. Tossed in the trash heap. You couldn't keep up with me if you ain't no athlete. You're lacking the physique for this track meet. So catch what I excrete. I break through the concrete. It's like a blade of grass. Y'all fall like Wall Street. Drop like a bomb fleet. Attack like Starfleet. Deep lyrical flexes stay strapped like a car seat. So if Mike's you mistreat, don't act like it's all sweet. But if Mike's you freak, hit up Norfolk and call me.
Time to execute. Time to execute the plan. To memorize songs from strange fruit. Let the energy or the root of me show balance with infinity. The streets, ministry, geology, geometry, and Deuteronomy. So see, it can be hard to follow me, but allow me to be free. To drop science spiritually. No, it's the profound poetry that be up in the shows, be in so control of your soul, be it cordless or recorded, oh Lord. Close, African with the woolly fro. So we'll glow when I master my chakras just to pass the doctor. Holler for the father. No need to lust the dollar if it ain't good for a ticket on the mothership. Brother, don't bother. Some things I say may be hard to swallow, but if you inhale and breathe, it's healing that you won't believe. With verbals that'll bring weakness and people to their knees with atomic bombs in the palms to reflect the manner of degree. And I don't do flattery or expect you to be mad at me, for I am either and or pumping heat in front of your record store, in front of the door. I'm being hardcore about how these conscious MCs will not be having this no more.
Wow. So, what do you guys perform?
We've been rhyming for a while. We've been rhyming. I'm 35. He's 40. I've been rhyming since I'm 15. So we're locally, we perform everywhere. Because of the nature of our music, which is not usually too graphic. We performed at Kwanzaa events. We performed at Fresh Groove Sundays. We performed in Richmond.
Yeah, give me a mic.
Because of the nature of our hip-hop, it has allowed us to perform in churches, in front of children, things of that nature. I've been rhyming for 22 years. So we come from a bigger group by the name of the Juniper's Elite Poetry Organization. And peace and blessings to my brothers. They have gone off and done other things in their life, which has benefited them. And, that's kind of been the foundation for what it is. But 45 degrees, we can name at least 15 clubs that are not around anymore. So, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
So, does this bring you closer together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been many times we were arguing, and then we had a meeting. Like our group, the rest of our group was going to come over, and we had to get it together. And then, or we've had times. Today didn't start that great. We kind of at each other. Not really because we had any issues, just couples stuff. You wake up on the wrong side of the bed, and we came here, and it just polarized. Yeah. So hip hop is again, it's a glue, and it gives us a reason when we. I don't know, like a treasure box to reach into when we looking like, what, I don't know about you.
So where do you see yourself in the next 3 years? What do you guys want to accomplish?
It's a dual answer because we have a lot of other talents and skills. Because we have a lot of other talents and skills. As far as MCing and stuff, I would like to be for us to be known, but not to the point where like I can't go to the grocery store and get food. Like, you know, I don't want to be too celebritied out where it's because we see that it kind of destroys, kind of like what happened with Lauryn Hill. Like, you know, I love her and I saw kind of what Hollywood kind of did to her.
Yeah.
And so I wouldn't want to be that famous, but in 3 years it would be nice to be touring, making money where we can support ourselves with our music. Even if we were making what we make now at regular jobs, it still would be better to be doing that, supporting ourselves versus.
Well, you said you have other things going on. What else do you have going on? Do you want to share what else you have going on?
Yes. We are, I am the chapter leader. This is the head Malika of the Mighty Mighty Universal Zulu Nation Chapter 30, organization started by Africa Bambaataa in 1973. And among those things, we're also partnered with Dr. Karam, the Kalu Academy, where my wife is a teacher, and our children go to the school. We will be starting a dance studio soon. I'm also a B-boy, and we'll be doing that with a lot of other B-boys in the crew. So we do a lot of youth mentorship. We have a camp called ER Camp that we've been doing in the Zulu Nation now for at least a decade, where we teach the culture of hip-hop to inner city youth, anywhere from the ages of, well, we've done it all the way from 3 all the way up to college. But now we're making it a focal point to concentrate on high school so that they can teach the children. So, yes, DJ Fingertips.
So, if anybody wants to contact you too, anybody want to book you, anybody want to get more information about the chapter, anything, how can they reach you guys?
You can reach us at, of course, we're on Facebook like everybody else, but I'm Novocaine Omega. He's Fats Kirkman, Jason Kirkman, but we're the Rubber People. You can go to hit us up, rubberpeople.yahoo.com. Hit us up on Facebook. The way we spell it is the main thing. If you put Rubber People, P-E-E-P-L-E, then we'll come up. If you don't, then a bunch of old statues from ancient Africa.
So why do you call yourself the Rubber People?
All right. We call ourselves the Rubber People because we've been taught as Nubian people that all of us came over here on slave ships. And through our research, we've learned that that's not quite true. There are Nubian, or what people would call black Indians. And not only that, there are more people from, if you go down in deep Mexico or whatever, you go back and it's the Incas and the Mayas and the Aztecs. Well, before them, there was these people called the Olmecs. The Olmecs have these really African features, and they're very Nubian looking. But people want to argue about their race. But if we could convince people they were black, which they clearly were, then that would give credit to us having been over here in the Western Hemisphere way before Columbus and all of them supposedly brought us all over here. And so we call ourselves that, so people will ask us their very question. We can say, oh, because we flex our skills and blah, blah, blah. But the Rubber People is another name for the Olmecs, and it means dwellers of the rubber land. And the rubber land is Africa.
All right.
So we know those people came over here and started Western civilization before there was slave owners.
So not only are they doing some conscious hip-hop, but they dropping knowledge for real, for real. So if you're interested and you want to get to know the Rubber People, just even sit down and talk to them and get some information and hit them up. That's what we do at Urban Lyfe TV. We bring you good information and bring you the hottest people in Hampton Roads that you don't know about on the underground. Keep it locked, and we got more to come.
All right, sis. Urban Lyfe TV.